I will say that probably one of the most important things that we are working on with all organizations that we're in our clients right now is just supporting this more generative culture, right? Because one of the things that companies have to focus on right now is creating an employee culture that works for them, both for the business and for the people, right? For the business at large, so that they can retain their people, right? And they can create opportunities for their people in the future. And that's not always easy because we don't always get called into those companies that are naturally generative and already there and already understand that this is something they have to do. We're often called in either by a senior person who has a vision for that and understands that they can see over the hill in the work world that is tomorrow's work world and the challenges that they're facing in the business and in leveraging their human resources to get to those ends. They see the challenges and know that the culture inside their organization may need to change, but they may be one or two people, right? So how do we come in? We work with those people. We always say we work with the people who want to make change in their cultures or in their organizations, in their leadership styles, wherever they are, because those folks have an idea, right? They have an understanding that something different needs to happen in their culture or their style in order for them to address these pressing challenges that, quite frankly, the marketplace has created, right? It's not as though, you know, they're fabricated by those people, that they are just seeing that in order for us to be successful in tomorrow's world, we're going to have to make some shifts. So we work with those people and we help them um, gain the skills to be good influencers and change agents within their organizations. And then gradually, that those shifts begin to happen. Sometimes 4 steps forward, 2 steps back, 5 steps forward, 1 step back, there is that, right? It's not always that you can have a blueprint for change. Some of our larger consulting firms go in and here's the plan. Let's write it. We wrote it down here. We've got a bunch of Excel spreadsheets, a bunch of PowerPoint documents. We know where we want to head, but that doesn't get you there, right? You've got to people make the change in an organization. People are what make up an organization because when you don't have individual leaders who have the skill to have critical conversations or important conversations, perhaps they don't even have the awareness that they should be having a conversation. And so then change can't happen because those are different kinds of conversations. They aren't necessarily performance conversations. They aren't necessarily goal conversations. They are really a very personal conversation around what would motivate you to make the change and giving somebody an opportunity to process through the barriers that are blocking that